Welcome to the Catamount Football Show with Coach Kit Carpenter. I'm Bill Mayo, and this week we're going to take a look back at the Carrollton game and also discuss the upcoming home game contest with the South Paulding Trojans. So stay right here, back with more Catamount football after these messages.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Industrial sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm going.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Carrollton Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Welcome to the Catamount Football Show, and Coach Carpenter, let's talk a little bit about Friday night. You know, you and I both have been around this program for a long time, and in my opinion, we had seen two really good quarterbacks in Justin Fields and Deshaun Watson, and this kid Friday night, I don't know where he ranks for those other two, but he's up there in that tier. I mean, he was certainly good.
Absolutely, he certainly has some talent. The kid does a great job of running the ball. He throws strikes. He can throw it short. He can throw it deep, and really a good player. It helps when you have receivers to match with it.
I was going to say that's the thing. I think one of the things that struck me was ability to catch the ball on the run. I mean, those guys, they were in full stride, and he's hitting them in full stride. That's hard to defend.
It is hard to defend, and you look back on it as a coach, and you're so disappointed because you work on these things and you get the things that you say, all right, we've got it, but they've done everybody like that, and when you've got that kind of speed over there, and it's not just one guy, it's several, it makes it tough to defend for sure.
I think the thing that obviously when you lose, nothing's good, but the thing I think that I was proud of our guys, it would have been very easy to get down, to put their heads down at halftime in any point in the game, and they just did not. I mean, they played hard from the start to the finish, I thought.
They did, and there are some things that I'm really proud of. Something, when they jumped off sides and we go down to the 1.5 yard line and we run a quarterback sneak for the 2 points, that's encouraging. Defensively, we did some things that are still very, very positive. Now, we're still playing with some young kids that we've got to get some things worked out, but they're getting better. They're continuing to fight.
Good thing is that's just one game, and we've got 5 more region games to go. So.
That's right, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it does not.
So, if you don't regroup and kind of you shake it off and go on to the next one, it could be a long season. But not with these kids. These kids will work at it and they'll get better.
Absolutely. We'll be back in just a minute with more Catamount football.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
All right! Oh yeah, baby!
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
Board of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018 Ms. Risley Lee Dean, 2019 Mr. Freddie Fuentes, 2020 Ms. Riz Teresa Hensley, and 2021 winner Ms. Riz Jennifer Sumner. Board of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments. Plus, we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
We're back to the Catamount Football Show. We've got our coaches interview segment. We've got kind of a special backdrop today. As you can see, we've got the new and improved weight room with Coach Scott Thompson, who this is kind of your dominion down here, right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you talk a little bit about the upgrade that's been done and kind of the process and what all went on with all the changes that we've made here?
Well, with the new high school and middle school configuration, the junior high and middle school needed a weight room, and with that being said, our superintendent came and said he would like to move everything that we had to the junior high and asked me and Coach Cole to kind of put together a plan, and we did, and we're very fortunate to have a play floor and rogue equipment and facility. We had at one time right before this we had 12 platforms and 12 racks. And kids we had to kind of rotate stations to get everybody through to the platform and rack. And now, with everything taking place, we have 18 areas, 18 full stocked areas. Kids have everything they need in one area. We found out in COVID that, it's nice to have everything you need in one station. So, we kind of help the kids not have to move around to get everything. Every station has everything they need to get stronger. We have.
So explain a little bit what these things have, and Brandon will have some video too.
Well, right in the center, right in front of the platforms, we have power blocks. Power blocks are dumbbells that are blocks that you can set a pin, and you can go anywhere from 5 to 100 pounds in curls. Underneath it, they have their roller, their hip pad, everything they need for the glute and ham bridges. Every rack has lever arms where we can work on explosion and extension. And everybody says this is a football weight room, but it's an athletic weight room. We'll have throughout the year, we'll have anywhere from 400, 500, 600 kids come through this facility in one day. And I
think it's important because you're working out football, basketball, baseball, golf, track, tennis, whatever, right? Swimming.
And regular students.
Yeah.
And regular students, yes. This place is pretty much packed from around 5 o'clock in the morning to about 6 o'clock at night. All our coaches have bought into the program, and it's paying off.
Yeah. So go back a little bit. What you guys researched, because there's a lot of manufacturers out there, right? There's a lot of different weight room folks. How did you wind up picking the floor supplier and the weight room supplier?
Well, the floor was simple. Some friends, we had talked to several companies, but this is a floor, the same floor that University of Georgia has. It's a 3/4 inch floor that is one system. Most systems are 2 layered, where they go one way and come back another way. But when you do that, you have possibilities of the glue not sticking on the bottom or in the middle, and you have bubbles and different things going on. And
as much traffic and work as you get, people may think, why do you spend so much time on the floor? It's really important, right?
It's very important. It's very important for their legs. You know, you're pounding all the time. When we're doing the Olympic lifts, we sell out to the power clean, the Olympic lifts, and you know, they're pounding their floor, they're jumping, the different things they do. It's just another area that we can help our student athletes try to prevent injury. We want to get them stronger, but we also want to prevent injuries. If we can keep them on the field or the court with their coach, we're successful. And then with the racks, we had several different companies going on, but Play partnered with Rogue. That's one company they're partnered with, and through the research that me and Coach Cole did, Cole Bennett, we decided that Rogue was a great fit for the Dalton Catamounts.
So, and those guys were here. They came in. The company sent representatives, and they assembled the equipment and set it up and went through that whole process, right? That was what, 2 or 3 day or a week long?
Excuse me. The floor was a full week putting it in. They said a week and a half to put it in, but it was a full week to put it in. And then, you know, also with that, we've got Shaw donated turf to put down right here in the center that we can run full 40-yard indoor 40-yard indoor sprints. But then when the Rogue equipment came in, it was a lot. It was it took them about a week and a half to assemble everything. Maryland just got their weight room, and it's a Play and Rogue weight room. We're the first high school in the state of Georgia that's Play Rogue. In about 2 months there'll be another one, but right now we're the first.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of advantages, what kind of things can you now do with the guys that maybe and girls that you weren't able to do before with this new equipment?
Well, it's going to save time. You know, we're not in here for quantity. We're in here for quality. So we would have to work one full 30-minute, 45-minute section on platform, then we'd have to flip when people finish with the rack and then back and forth. We're able to get everything done faster and simpler at this area. Every arm with these lever arms that they have are explosions where they can do a full extension, triple extension, explosion. You know, it's going to do great with our shot putters. It's going to do great with our athletes that use their shoulders, tennis, lacrosse, swimming. And it's just going to be a great experience to put these kids through a great workout.
I think it's probably safe to say that our athletes have the best workout facility probably in North Georgia, right? I mean, I don't know of anybody that has anything.
Without a doubt, and that's a testament to our superintendent, to our administration, to our school board, to give our kids the best possibility to be successful.
Absolutely. So before we let you go, talk a little bit about your role with the football team. We've been spending all this time in the weight room, but you also have some really important duties in practice and on Friday nights. Talk about your role there.
This year I've transitioned from the DB coach to the outside linebackers. I'm working with Parker Eichholz, Blake Hammond-Tree, Adriel Hernandez, Bo Stout, and Austin Davis. He's moved back to offense.
He's played some tight end too, quite a bit for us.
I've been away. He's been away a little while, but I'm working with outside backers. I'm also helping with the kickoff team, which I got JJ as a kicker, so it's pretty easy right there, you know. But excited about what I get to do.
Absolutely. And update us on your family. They're all growing up really fast, right? Got one
fast.
That's a senior.
I've got my daughter Taylor is a senior. It's a hard year when you know it's going to be the last one with you for a while. And then I've got Jamie, that is a freshman. She's a varsity cheerleader. And then I got Clayton, which is playing football and basketball and baseball for Hammond Creek.
Absolutely, that's exciting. They are growing up.
Yes, sir.
And Tiffany has moved. Did you tell me she changed?
Yes, my wife
roles?
Tiffany had been at Brookwood for 18 years, and she has transitioned to the junior high with Miss McKinney, and she is a transition to high school teacher.
I got you. Very good. Well, thanks for coming on. Appreciate everything you do for Catamount football.
Thank you very much.
Stay right here. Be back with more in just a minute.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-thru set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for a concert out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
I'm relatively aware the modern world demands fast. My series helped explain much about time and speed, but gig-link internet speeds go beyond to offer amazing upload and download speeds, whatever that is.
Now everyone at home can download multiple high-definition videos, send and receive emails, and surf the web with no loss of speed. Expand your universe. Data at the speed of light. Squared. Sign up today.
We're back to the Catamount Football Show. We've got our coaches segment. We've got Coach Jamie Penny. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
You and I were talking before we started here. It's hard to believe this is your 5th year on the staff, right?
Yep, 5th year. It's flying by now. So.
Talk a little bit about, first, your responsibilities at Dalton High School. I never asked this question, but I'm going to start asking all you guys, about your teaching responsibilities at the school.
Actually, first year I'm teaching credit recovery with Coach Carpenter and Coach Bagley. Just helping get kids on track that when we went virtual, they fell off, weren't at school. So now they're in a classroom with us, and we're trying to get them caught up on their credits and make sure they graduate.
Important thing, right? Yes. For them to make up those classes. And like you said, I guess with COVID, a lot of kids got really far behind, right?
Yeah, well, we got some kids that weren't in a classroom for a year, and that we saw them in August. That's the first time we'd seen them in a while.
What have you got the overall feeling from, not just from the football kids, but just from the school population in general, about being back in school this year?
Regardless of what they say, I think they're glad. I mean, it's different. Yeah, it's high school. I know you're ready to get out, but being able to see your buddies and go eat and hang out with them, I know
makes a difference.
With my own child, he loves it. I mean, he likes being back with his buddies. So
let's talk about your football duties a little bit. Kind of explain what your role on the football team is.
I coach inside linebackers. This is my 2nd year with the inside backers. I also help a lot with special teams. We all divvied up and kind of have our own special team, but I kind of make sure we got enough people on Friday nights and stuff like that, and also help a good bit with JV.
Talk a little bit about your role on the defense. You were an offensive lineman. I always get on you about being a traitor to the offensive line guys, but how does that help you, your background as being an offensive lineman, how does it help you coaching linebackers?
Well, so far on defense, I've coached defensive ends and inside linebackers, and being able to read blocks and know what I did as an offensive tackle and what they were trying to do on what plays, and I know now I'm on the opposite side seeing it from that way, so it's definitely a benefit.
You can probably relate some things to those guys of, hey, this is what they're trying to do to you, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, because I played offense. I played a little bit of defense in high school, mainly offense, played offense in college, and that's just when I got here, it's pretty much the first bunch of defense I've had. So.
Now you get involved in the weight room too. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, as you see, our background now is awesome. I mean, we got a high school weight room that probably 80% of colleges don't have. So it's nice. It pumps our kids up. You walk in a room like this and they see this equipment. I know it's tough waking up at 6:45 and working out, but when you come in here to this. We're hoping that helps them out a little bit and gets the juices flowing.
Absolutely. Before we wrap up here, update us on your family. Your kids are growing up too, right?
Yes. Elizabeth is still loving her job. She's kind of settled in here in Dalton, and she loves being here. Colton just started kindergarten, which is crazy. So he's all into sports also, so he keeps us busy. And then
he's at Westwood, right?
Westwood, yep. Kindergarten at Westwood, and then Cade just turned 3 in August. So.
Wow.
They're getting big quick.
They are. They sure are. We certainly appreciate everything you do for Catamount football, and glad to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Stay right here, back with more after these messages.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
Dalton's fire protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
Dad, look, I found a lost puppy.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
We're back to the Catamount Football Show. We've got our player interview segment. Guys, welcome to the show and introduce yourselves, please.
Bentley Myers, senior, 30, safety.
You made it through all of them. Good job.
Journey Boston, senior, number 7, running back and receiver.
Let's start with you. So talk about your role on the Catamount football team this year.
Try to stop the pass, stop the run.
Tell me about your position. What are the main responsibilities of safety? What are you doing?
Well, most of the time when there's trips on one side, we'll either
3 receivers, right?
Yes, sir. We'll do 2 different calls where I'll either go down or stay up top, try to prevent deep pass, or when I go down, try to prevent the short pass, the screen. Sometimes I'll go down and try to prevent the run.
So you're being a senior this year. Kind of think back over the last 4 years. How fast has this thing gone by? I mean, has it been fast for you?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I think I always like to talk to seniors about this. When you guys are young, you think it's never going to end, right? And now here you are. We've played 4 games going into week 5, and you're almost halfway through the regular season point. So what do you tell me what it means? We back in school this year, back in your classes, back with your teammates. What's it mean to you guys as students, just as a student, being back in the school building?
The relationship with the teachers, being in the classroom environment helps a lot. In language classes, that being online doesn't really help with that, or math class, certain classes that need that communication, it just doesn't work when you're at home.
How difficult was that remote learning?
It was pretty difficult in times, but other times it was nice. I could do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, and that would leave me time to work out and have my free time. And then football-wise, being with your teammates every day, that's got to be special, right? Gotta love it. How about you guys? I know take a lot of things for granted before we had the pandemic stuff, but just the fact of getting to be in the weight room, work out with your teammates, be here, all the things that we missed during 2019 and first part of 2020, it's been great having that back, right? And now you've got this new facility to work out in. Yes, we do. This is beautiful. I mean, this is kind of the first time you guys just saw this for the first time the other day, right? Yes, sir. So what's this mean to you? What do you I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's beautiful. There's a lot of new machinery, which has given us more opportunities and helped build the strength program. It's special.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate everything you do. All right, Journey, let's talk to you. So you said when you introduced yourself, you played running back and receiver. Talk about transitioning between those two roles during the game and during practice.
It's kind of tiring, but, you know, I just like to have the ball in my hands, so just got to learn both, and, yeah.
One of the things I've noticed about you this year, and you've become a lot more vocal as a leader. I hear you telling other guys their assignments, what to do. What do you attribute that to? I mean, that's been because you're quiet, but you were really quiet the last couple of years, and this year you've become a lot more of a leader, a lot more vocal. It's been really neat to see you develop into that role.
Yeah, just got to be more vocal because I'm a senior leader, and just tell the guys the right thing to do. And
yeah.
I
think one thing that I've noticed too is how well you are catching the football this year. How much work have you put in on developing that skill?
A lot of off-season work with Kareem, just catching a lot of balls with the quarterbacks, Parker and Brady.
Yeah.
Just building my confidence. Really, that's all I needed was my confidence back. And
I think I noticed, you know, watching you catch it, those hands are out in front catching the football. Before, talk about that, about, you know, young guys want to catch it in here with their body, right? You've got your hands out in front, you're catching it with your hands. Kind of explain that technique and how important that is in being a receiver.
You just got to see the ball in with your hands and have strong hands, and just see it in with your eyes.
Give me your opinion on the new weight room. What do you think? You're seeing it first time this week?
It's a blessing to have. I wish I would have had it earlier in my years, but the lower classmen, they're lucky to have it. They better use it well.
Yeah. And how special is having your senior year this year? I know you're excited, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to take it all in, not let it go by so fast because it came quick, so just trying to enjoy it all.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming on the show. We certainly appreciate everything you do for Catamount football and look forward to watching the rest of the year. Stay right here, back with more after these messages.
Every community has challenges.
But where others see challenges,
we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride
and strengths of Whitfield and Murray counties.
To fight
for the education, basic needs,
and health of every person
in our local community.
We are the hand raisers,
game changers,
and the problem solvers.
United,
we can create a community where
everyone
is part of something bigger than themselves.
Be inclusive.
Be bold. Be kind.
Live united.
Thank you.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Well, Coach, it was a nice night at Harmon Field. No rain and a little humid, but still a pretty nice night.
It was. We were concerned with weather kind of early on, and so, you know, we practiced Wednesday night to ensure that we practiced in the rain. You know, we had lights brought out so we could practice on the grass over there. It was Military Appreciation Night. Those guys ran some flags out in honor of the fallen soldiers there in Afghanistan.
Yep, that's great. What a great tribute right there. Good crowd too Friday night.
It was, especially with all the other events that were going on in town. I thought it was great. The crowd was very active. Now, they didn't have a whole lot to get active about at times, but they were there and they did their part.
Carrollton probably brought the biggest visitor crowd we've had in a while.
It is, and then you can see there it's still very, very sparse.
Yeah, very sparse. Opening kickoff, there's Luke getting the ball. First play of the game, run counter, and Tyson has a great run, about a 30-yard run to start the game.
That was a great blocking scheme. The guys, you kind of watch the end zone version of that, and man, what a hole.
Yep. See Anderson Jackson pulling around there on the linebacker, and Isaac Medina pulled and kicked out the end for us, and he's off to the races.
You know, one thing about this team is they've really, really done a good job of starting fast.
Yes.
And you know, that's one of the things that's always been a concern for us, but do a great job.
Something been emphasizing a lot in practice. We even have a period that
yeah, absolutely.
At the beginning. Good throw and catch right there.
Certainly by Warner Ross. That's a great job, a great play call, had the people positioned where we thought they were going to be, and just laid it in there perfectly.
So 2 plays, we're down to the 35-yard line. Comes counter again.
You know, Tyson does a good job of running hard.
He does. He does a really good job. They usually they don't get the first tackler doesn't get him. Another good throw and catch to Warner Ross right there. We ended up turning the ball over on downs, unfortunately.
We did. And this is a guy, and I think they're pretty young. Carrollton's pretty young. There's our guys getting in there, Bulldog and Brock Johnson. Now this is just another example. That guy does a great job of getting to the end zone. Bentley's got him covered, and he gets open, and the guy can just throw a strike.
Mm-hmm. So we end up having to punt, and they wind up with pretty good field position here, right about midfield.
Yeah, Pepe had to step in at the last minute and be our kicker for the game, and he did a great job of filling in there and did a great job of punting right there. Here's another one of the strikes. You know, just when you got a good quarterback and good receivers, it does not take very much.
And like we said, the guy's on the dead run, and
yeah.
he hits him with it. Doesn't have to change his stride. And here's Luke again, good return, and gets another 15 yards on top of it.
Yes, now Luke's such a great threat back there with the way he runs the ball.
You can't clothesline people.
No,
that's
that'll
cheating.
get you every time.
See a good field shot here. Brandon's got his new guy down on the field, taking video for us.
Yes. You know, there's Journey, who does such a great job of running the ball. He's just so quick.
And he's
so
a great
agile.
change of pace between Tyson, right? Journey's zipper and quick, and where Tyson's more of a power runner, and it gives us a nice 1-2 punch with those guys.
It certainly does, and he does a great job of running slow and then just taking it to a whole nother level.
Patience, running the football. And there's Tyson coming back, getting down to the goal line. Good job of Brady of reading the inside zone there and pulling the football. You can see him. Oop.
Yeah, he's such a threat running the football.
He is. He's a good athlete. I mean, he comes over and plays safety quite a bit in the game for us, so he does both.
He does, and you know that's helping him be a better quarterback.
So into the first quarter, got a shot of the sidelines and the cheerleaders there. And here we go down on the goal line, and there's Tyson. Nice blocking by the guys. Grant Howerson doing a good job on inside zone, getting the linebacker, and pops in for a touchdown.
Yeah, Grant had a heck of a week of practice, and he had a good game Friday night.
Yep. It's amazing how when you have a good week of practice, how you play well on Friday. Isn't it? It's
know,
shocking.
Play like
how
practice.
How that works.
It is, and this is that 2-point conversion. Yep. You know, it was good. It was good of Blackwood punching him on in there, but you know, especially with a 170-pound center, if you can run a quarterback sneak for any kind of yardage, you're in pretty good shape.
They jumped offside, so moved it up. And we decided to go for 2, and so it made it 14-8 at this point.
The Bulldog does such a good job of moving him around and get him in different positions.
He plays in so many different spots on Friday nights.
Yeah, and there's down on the goal line again. The guy hits the slant right in perfect stride.
Yep. Good throw and catch. And that's Warner Ross again.
You know, it's a really interesting call to me, you know, down there on the 2-yard line. Excuse me, why are you going to throw it?
Yeah. So here we go, getting ready to get the ball and go out on the field, got offensive huddle, and Coach Long's about to call the play here. Roll out pass with Brady. Nice job of stepping up under the pressure, and good catch.
You take great right concentration.
Good concentration.
That's good. We worked on that all week. Everybody seems to be running that now, and so we're just kind of sitting on it and waiting.
Well, he was close to picking that thing too.
Yes.
One more step, and he'd have been running the other way with it. You know what?
Oh yeah.
Good defense.
You know, it's another one just kind of in a coffee corner, you know. It just makes it tough.
Down on the goal line, Luke's coming out. So get the ball back here and going to do a 2-minute drill.
Yeah, that's another great place. You know, our guy can throw the ball pretty good too now.
Yep, absolutely. That was a great throw and catch right there. Good protection up front by the offensive line. Nice job of Brady stepping up in the pocket and then hitting Kareem on a little corner out there. Good job.
You know, Kareem's done played a lot of defense for us as well. He's just really kind of blossomed as a football player.
Another good throw right there in the hole to Kareem. So we're down to, I don't know, 20 or 30 seconds, whatever's left on the clock at this point. Guys did a nice job of getting up on the football, being ready to go.
They did, and this is something that, you know, we rehearse again every week. We work on it. We've got a good plan.
It's good to be able to do it in a live situation. Good scramble here.
I think there's like 6 or 7 seconds left, and right here he just gets hit, you know, with 1 second left on the clock.
Yep. So we get one play. I'm sure Coach King wasn't too happy with the officials right here, but it was a good call.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So we kind of go to, you know, you've got a set of 2-point plays, and this is kind of that same type of situation, right? One play to get in the end zone from about the 3-yard line here.
That is
an ideal situation.
Yeah, and that's something that you guys rehearse. That's something he works into a script every week. Certainly, Journey runs a great route and is wide open there for the touchdown. It's a great way to kind of end the half.
Absolutely. There's a replay of it. See good protection, good throw. Great job by Journey just getting himself open, running to get himself open right there.
There's Pepe kicking the extra point. I think it's 35 to 17. 15.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Home is a place where all are welcome. It's where the story begins. It's not a place, it's a feeling. Home is where the heart is. At Furniture of Dalton, we handpick each of our 150 brands so that you can find your perfect heart's desire. Come see what you've been missing at Carpets of Dalton and Furniture of Dalton, the destination that brings you home. Exit 328 off I-75.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Board of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public School teachers. 2018, Ms. Risley Lee Dean. 2019, Mr. Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Ms. Riz Teresa Hensley. And 2021 winner, Ms. Riz Jennifer Sumner. Board of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
At Beautiful Smiles by Design, we are proud of our small town heritage. Located in Dalton and Calhoun, Georgia, we serve our community with pride. We have extended hours, including early and late appointments, plus we are open Saturdays for your convenience. To see more of our amazing transformations, please visit us on www.beautifulsmilesdentistry.com or visit our Instagram page. For all your family and cosmetic dental needs, come to Beautiful Smiles by Design.
Start the second half. Got the cheerleaders out there. They're working hard. They've got their competition season going on, right?
They do. They'll start that. We came in and watched them warm up the other day, and good luck to them. It's a great hustle by those guys getting out there and starting fast right after the half. Hezekiah's done a great job for us. We had him doing some special things the other night. At times you would have seen us in a two-man front.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to stop the pass.
Talk about an undersized defensive lineman right there, but he fights hard every snap he's in there.
Yes, he does.
It's a screen.
Great call on 1st and 14. It's not something that they have consistently done, but it shows the speed of the running back. We just can't afford to be out of position at all.
Yeah. Quarterback run here. Good pressure.
Yeah, I thought this is the one. That's good. We're in position there. Andy makes a great play. He's where he needs to be, and that puts him in position to execute.
Another look at it. Got a blitz coming. Good interception. We've had, 4, 5, 6 interceptions this year already?
We've had several.
I don't have the count, but I know it's been quite a few.
Yeah, it's not been enough.
That's true. It's never enough.
Oh, y'all, I saw y'all work on this play all week, and to get to see those plays and how they're designed, and how the front blocks, you just really look forward to seeing it in action.
Yep. Got everybody going one direction, and then Kareem coming back across the whole formation there, and Brady makes a nice throw to him.
And he followed up with a great run by Tyson again.
Inside zone is coming back into our playbook. It's become more and more of an option for us.
It has good coverage. I can't see that. I think that's Andy.
4th down.
Yeah, it's 4th and 5. We're supposed to have somebody in the middle of the field. They're not there. Leaves it open for the post. And that's their backup guy.
Yep.
Their backup guy can throw it.
Good protection.
That is, and they've done a good job right there, especially the dropping 8.
Yep.
For the receivers to do what they're supposed to do. He just throws a strike to Journey. That's perfect.
Good job of Journey finding the open space right there. See, they bring some pressure here.
Another great
deflection. That's right.
Yeah.
Catches the deflection. Play action pass. Good blocking up front.
This one's awfully close.
Sure was.
It was. You kind of slow it down, see that he stepped out. It's a good call, but shoot, it's another great concentration there.
Yep. You can see Brandon's going to give us a replay of it. You can kind of judge whether he's in or out right here.
Now we've got some of our younger guys in. There's Raquez and Ilo doing a good job.
Good job by both teams. Sportsmanship after the game, it's always good to see.
Yes.
We're super fired up down here at Cherokee Brewing, getting ready for another football season. Don't forget to come down and check out one of our 24 beers on tap. We got the brewcade going on. Also want to remind you that we do have a drive-thru set up behind the Oakwood Cafe, so you can get your favorite chicken tenders without getting out of the car. Keep an eye out for concerts out at Walnut Hill Farm on the weekends this fall, and also be prepared for our Georgia-grown produce boxes with gathered goods. We appreciate all your support, and go teams this year. I hope everybody makes it to the playoffs. Woo!
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Caylor Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
I'm relatively aware the modern world demands fast. My series helped explain much about time and speed, but gig-link internet speeds go beyond to offer amazing upload and download speeds, whatever that is.
Now everyone at home can download multiple high-definition videos, send and receive emails, and surf the web with no loss of speed. Expand your universe. Data at the speed of light. Squared. Sign up today.
All right, Coach, let's talk a little bit about the South Paulding Trojans are coming to Harmon Field Friday night. We played them last year in one of the wettest games that I can ever remember. I think it was a one-score game in an absolute monsoon.
It was. They were huge last year, and those guys, several of them are back certainly on the offensive line. They've got a big offensive line. They've got a good quarterback, 2 good running backs, and a couple of good receivers.
You know, it seems like last year our region, it seemed like it was the year of the defense. You know, you had Carrollton had the 2 D1 guys. These guys had 2 D1 guys on defense. Douglas County had the 2 Power 5 defense. Now it seems like everybody's got or at least Carrollton, and now these guys have a really good offense, right?
They do, and they run a lot of good plays. You know, things that make it difficult for us, obviously, is kind of when they line up and trying to run it right at us, and that's one of the things that, you know, we know we're going to see, and so we're going to be able to practice against it. Fortunately, they run a defense very, very similar to ours. You know, with a 4-4 or 4-3, and so we'll get back and we'll practice on that because we've got to go back and focus on our fundamentals, which will give you guys a good look all week.
Absolutely, it's a look we don't see a whole lot. The nice thing is we'll see 2 4-man front teams in a row. We'll see these guys this week, and then Rome's a 4-man front. So that's something that, and talk about that a little bit, because that's something that used to be the mainstay of high school football was a 4-man front, 4-4 defense or 4-3 defense, and now it's kind of become a rarity, right?
Well, it is. Nobody runs the ball much anymore. Certainly the runs they do is not set up for that. But teams are getting back to it, and if you can really run a 4-man front and help in the pass, that's what everybody wants to do. But that puts a lot of pressure in your secondary.
We were watching them on film, and they'll shift back and forth from a 4-man front to the 3-3 stack that we've seen a whole lot of over the last several years. But it seems like in the last couple of weeks, they've become more 4-man front oriented for us.
They have. I think they had a coaching change a week or so ago, and so that probably played into it. But again, when you've got big linemen, you're able to control the run with those 4 guys. You're able to commit more DBs to the pass.
Another opportunity for a home game, so come out and see the guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We need as big a crowd as possible. You know, these kids work hard, and they need to be recognized, and anytime the energy's up in the crowd, it gets the kids' energy up, and that's just really what high school football is all about.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Catamount football after the messages from these sponsors.
Ford of Dalton, home of the Power Buy, has been voted the best place to buy a new car, the best place to buy a new truck, and the best place to buy a used truck. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
ASA
protection, industrial life safety, and commercial security experts. Fire sprinklers, fire extinguishers, fire alarm systems, clean agent suppression systems, backflow devices. Go Catamounts. ASA, the life safety company.
54 years. How did we get here?
It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Buy from the pros who know at Proformance Sports Academy. Our pro shop has one of the largest selections of bats, gloves, and cleats in the North Georgia area, featuring Rawlings, Wilson, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Mizuno, and the largest New Balance cleat dealer in the area. We provide baseball and softball gear for travel leagues, rec leagues, middle school, and high school programs. Get your baseball and softball training, equipment, and uniforms from the former collegiate and professional players who know at Proformance Sports Academy. ProformanceSportsAcademy.com.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
All right! Oh yeah, baby!
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Back to the Catamount Show, and Coach, we didn't talk about this at the beginning, but we've got a new backdrop here. I wanted you to talk a little bit about what we're seeing here.
Well, you know, they've got our weight room finished. As you can see, we've got all top of the line Rogue equipment, and you know, the kids are really excited about it. We can get quite a bit of work done in here with all the guys at the same time, and it really strength is kind of our advantage. You know, it's one of the things that we're not always blessed with great talent, but we've got kids that work at it. We've got a commitment from the district all the way down to concentrate on strength for all of our student athletes.
Because the old equipment from here went to the new 8-9?
Went to the new 8-9 and 6-7. And so we're vertically integrated all the way down. And so that benefits all sports and really all kids as well, because there's multiple kids that come in here that are not just athletes. But anytime that we can work on those things, it's really a blessing for us.
Also touch on, you know, if people were driving by the high school in the last couple of weeks, you saw the turf field was all torn up, and now it's all put back together and it looks really good. Talk about that. It does.
We're really excited about getting back on it. You know, you kind of miss grass, but you don't miss practicing on grass. Right. And so with it being done, I think they put the last part of the coolant part in, and so it'll be ready to go.
I was going to say, this is one of those new technology fields, right? The one we had, that was one drawback. It would get really hot. This has some different technology in it, right? And it's not going to be nearly as hot. Is that correct?
That's right. So they've got, I think they use coconut hulls on it, and what that does is help reduce the heat. And so it should keep us to be able to stay out there longer and do more things on it.
That field also, if people aren't aware, think, oh, why are they putting in a turf practice field? That field gets the stew beat out of it, right?
It does.
Tell who all uses that.
Well,
thing.
you've got us in the fall. Then you've got lacrosse, soccer, multiple soccer teams play on it. And there's some other things that go on throughout the year.
PE classes are out there?
Yes. And so what would usually happen is we would tear it up during football season and it never gets a chance to kind of get back.
Yeah, that was a real, when I guess the original field was put down, maybe, has it been 10 years probably, something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
That was such an advantage for us because we would have, like you say, we would beat the stew out of that field and it would be a mud pit after about week 2. And it would affect practice, right?
It does. And whenever, you know, if y'all would move around more, we would never. But really, so we spend so much time, you know, working together. What it does, it really just tears it out, and you're practicing in mud. You can't get your footing, and so you kind of get in some bad habits there.
I think the other thing we've seen in the transition over, think about how many turf fields we play on now versus how many we played on 10 years ago. I mean, turf was few and far between. Now, our grass field has become kind of the outlier, right? I mean, we just don't see grass much anymore.
You don't, and with us, a lot of teams, the only time they play on grass is when they play us. You know, you've got the crown in the field that comes into play. So there's a lot of distinct advantages to having a grass home field.
Speaking of crown at Harmon Field, we're at home Friday night, and we certainly want to encourage people to come out, but there's also a special event going on. Talk about that.
It is. It's the Little Cats Dalton Public Rec Night, and we're going to recognize Hammond Creek as well. They just come off of the 6th grade one. 7th grade battle to the end, and just came up just a bit short with about 20 seconds left.
I think that event is, one of my favorite ones, because I love seeing those little guys come out and line up on the field while we're out there warming up, and then all our players come by and give them a high five on their way off the field. It's special to them, isn't it?
It is. It is special, and for those kids to get out and to see kind of what it's like, and really, hey man, I've been on the big field, and so that's special.
Yeah, you and I probably got to play there in the Dalton Carpet Youth Bowl, right?
That's
when we were kids.
Chick Bowl.
So that was always an event, getting to play out there in Harmon Field.
It is, and it's always nice, and that's why we really try to concentrate on having all of our grade levels play here. So we play, on Saturdays we have 3 games on Saturday, and a lot of times there's a 4th one. There's a kind of a showcase Little Cats game.
This week there's also a couple of sub-varsity games.
There is. We're slated to we'll have a 9th grade game on Wednesday. Depending on the weather and access to the turf field. We'd love for them to play at Harmon, but if the turf field's an option, we can move it here. And then we go down to Cartersville for the 6th and 7th grade plays on Saturday down there.
And then there was a JV game on Monday as well.
That's
too,
right.
Okay, yeah. So full week of young guys playing football.
Oh, absolutely.
And it capped off, like we said, at home with South Paulding, and certainly want to encourage everybody to come out and visit. And once again, like we always do, thank the quarterback club, right?
Oh, absolutely. Without those guys, there's a lot of stuff we wouldn't be able to do. And certainly Dr. Scott, he kind of spearheaded this weight room thing for us, and he's really done a lot to really help us get along.
Fantastic. Well, we'll wrap up the show like we always do and say we'll be back next week. Same cat time, same cat channel.